Hey there, it's Delilah, and today we're doing it. This is a highly requested video. r/NiceGuys. You've seen me react to r/NiceGuys, and you've seen me react to r/NiceGuys some more. But I may support women's rights and wrongs, but I do not discriminate on this channel, baby. So today we're going to be reacting to r/NiceGirls, and we're gonna see if women are better than men. I'm just kidding. But we're gonna see, like, I don't know, I think it would be interesting to see how it is in comparison to r/NiceGuys. Like, maybe the women are more unhinged. We're gonna dive into that. By the way, I really hope that the audio is okay. I got a new microphone, but I got a comment on my one video that was like,
how is your audio compressed and loud as at the same time?
She literally said it felt like she was on shrooms. That's how bad my audio was, that she thought she was high on a psychedelic. No hate to her, it was a funny comment. I realized that my last microphone, I had like the echo setting like turned up all the way, so all my videos were just like reverbed as fuck. I apologize for that. Before we get too far into it, I just want to say, if you guys could please give my new Instagram a follow, I would appreciate that so much. My Instagram got banned at 25,000 followers. So I'm gonna put my new Instagram on the screen. It's Delilah Derp. It's so stupid. It's such a stupid name. I'm also gonna link it down below. I would really appreciate if you guys would give it a follow. I had been trying to grow my Instagram for several months. I was posting like 8 reels a day, and I was finally like just starting to, you know, get up there, and then it got suspended. It got suspended, and then I submitted an appeal, and it immediately got banned forever. So, and like, that really sucked. That really sucked. I'm gonna be honest, the curse continues. The lady that's hexing me continues. She's getting stronger. She's powering up her CP, which means combat power, not to be confused with the really inappropriate acronym. And yeah, I know that this seems like such a like non-issue, like, yeah, okay, Delilah, like there are people that are dying. Oh, your Instagram account was deleted. Ooh, there's people that are dying. There's people that are dying. I'm not gonna cry about it because I already did. But I'm not gonna cry about it. I'm gonna keep pushing. It was my second biggest platform, and social media is my full-time job right now. I would love if I could maintain it as a job. I love this. I'm living the dream. This is amazing. This is everything I could have imagined, and it was just brutally stolen from me. You know what I mean? And so it was kind of rough. And also, like, I had plenty of photos on Instagram that I didn't even have in my camera roll anymore. And then so many messages that I'll never get back. I have messages with, like, my dead friend that I'll never get back. And I try not to think about that, because I will cry. Okay, this has been a problem that's been happening with a lot of people. Like, so many people's Instagrams have gotten wrongfully terminated. I guess Meta is implementing like a new AI thing, and so people's accounts are like rapidly getting taken down because it's like an AI system that like doesn't understand sarcasm or doesn't understand whatever, and it's just like flagging literally everything. And so I had to pay for Meta Verified. I had to pay $30 to Meta Verified so that I could talk to an actual human being. A human being. A human being. A human being, so that I could talk to an actual human being. And it essentially was just me begging for my Instagram account back. They put together a team of human beings. They put together a team of human beings to review my account, and then within like 20 minutes, the like Meta support agent messaged me back, and he was like, yeah, your account is cooked. It is not. Why were you posting the things you were? That is not okay. Like, I saw some things I didn't want to see. Okay, I wasn't posting anything that crazy, but like, you know what I mean. The last Instagram reel that I posted before it was taken down was a reel about getting intrusive thoughts about eating my own shit out of the toilet. How I would take a shit in the toilet, and then I would get a little intrusive thought of me just like ravaging through it and eating it, and I'd have to like flush my shit down the toilet really fast because I didn't like that thought. But I just thought that I would share that with all of Instagram, and Instagram thought that I should not share that, and I should not share anything ever again. So yeah, he came to the conclusion that it was doomed. So Delilah Derp, that's my new Instagram. Thank you. Let's get into this. Also, to the people that were very rightfully so concerned at my last video, I did not have a nip slip. I promise. I edit all my videos. I watch it very closely. I have this like new pink bra that happens to be resemblant of an areola, and it was just really unfortunate with my shirt. I promise I wasn't just nips out for the tube. Did I cover everything I want to? I feel like I shouldn't thank you guys for 20K yet because we're still like 300 away. Also, like, should I do something for 20K? Like if I make a cake, that's not really, like, it's not exciting to watch me eat a cake. I could give out $20. Do you guys have PayPal? I could just PayPal a random person 20 bucks. It's a really stupid idea. Okay, so let's just jump into this. So the title of this one, not very exciting. It just says dude, ... I don't even know what to say. So it starts off with her saying, wow, you didn't even say good morning and you left me on red? Wow, you didn't even say good morning and why did she say it twice? Is she okay? Or slash dementia patient? Like, why did she say that twice? Wow, you didn't even say good morning and you left me on red? Wow, you didn't even say good morning and you left me on red? I knew something was up when you were leaving me on red. You literally left me on red and you didn't say good morning, no nothing? Okay, I think he knows. That's insane. I knew something was up. You said that. That's absolutely crazy. And you read the message and you didn't even say anything? That's crazy. Is this girl okay? The first two messages could have been a glitch because she said the exact same sentence twice, but now she's just saying the sentence different ways. She really cannot fathom that you left her on red and didn't say good morning. She is short-circuiting in real time and we're witnessing it right now. I knew something was up. That's absolutely crazy. You read the message but didn't even say anything. That's crazy. Nice knowing you. That's rude as fuck. That's absolutely wild. I knew after the misunderstanding you would have switched up on me. I didn't do anything wrong. Misunderstanding? Okay. And he said, I had to go to work. Okay, but you left me on red. And it takes 1 second to say good morning. You left me on red. You were in the conversation and you left me on red. You woke up at 7. You could have said good morning when you woke up. Or when you were in the conversation. Wow, that's crazy. You left me on red. You didn't even say good morning and you left me on red. Wow, you didn't even say good morning. I'm kidding, she didn't repeat it that many times. I had to go to work. Okay, but you left me on red and it takes 1 second to say good morning. You left me on red. You were in the conversation and you left me on red. You woke up at 7 and you could have said good morning, but when you woke up or when you were in the conversation, you simply could have said good morning. Okay, like... Maybe he's scared of you because I am. What the fuck? If you're like just starting to talk to someone, like, I don't know, sometimes like you don't want to come off as like too annoying or like bother them too much. So like not saying good morning is not that crazy. You could have said good morning to him also. Or when you were in the conversation, you could have simply said good morning instead of leaving me on red. Other people had to go to work. They still said good morning to me. My dad had to go to work and he still said good morning to you. Yeah, well, he's your father and you
Came out of his balls.
This is a man that you met. When did you meet this person? How do you know this person? 3 days ago? I met this girl day 3? I'm just gonna let the pictures speak for themselves. How do I block new numbers from popping up? She tried to text me on 3 different numbers so far and still going? She did not have a good morning. She's like dependent on you to wish her a good morning, as if like the trajectory of her entire day is reliant on you. And you left her on red and you went to work when you could have said good morning. That's crazy. That's crazy. You left her on red when you could have said good morning? Okay, and then she said, instead of leaving me on red, other people had to go to work. They still say good morning to me. My dad had to go to work and he said good morning to you. Okay, so you got a good morning from someone. I probably haven't been wished a good morning in 5 years, okay? I'm hexed right now. I have a curse put on me by a witch. Hello, witch, if you're watching, put a curse on this woman. You could have simply said good morning, and then he said, I think you're overreacting off of a red message. This is a bit much. Oh, you're gonna regret saying that. You cannot, once someone has their mind like so made up on something, and trust me, she does. I think she's repeated how rude and fucked up it was 8 fucking times. She's practically rocking back and forth. Do not tell her she's overreacting. I'm afraid. And then she said, what you did was 100% rude. And you didn't say good morning or anything. See, she's losing it. She's not okay or stable. That's on you. All I did was say talk to you later then. I don't know why you're being rude back. And then 2 minutes later, everything's fine. Are you sure? Yeah, everything's fine. Oh God. Yeah, if you're gonna be that obsessed about my whereabouts on like day 3, I don't think that this is gonna work. Just because somebody left you on red does not require all of this. You jumped the gun here without even having a second thought. Bye. Sorry. I don't want to say goodbye. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm not. I was worried about you. No, you weren't. Don't fucking lie. You weren't worried about him. Because if you were worried about him, you would say, hey, I noticed you left my message on red. Are you okay? You wouldn't say, wow, you didn't even say good morning. You left me on red. Wow, you didn't even say good morning. You left me on red. I knew something was up when you were leaving me on red. You literally left me on red. You didn't even say good morning. No, nothing. That's insane. You were not worried about his well-being because he didn't respond to you. Be so for real, Miss Girl. Do you guys like my Mountain Dew pants? I need you to don't talk to anybody until you've gotten therapy, Miss Girl. Sorry, I don't want to say goodbye. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm not. I was worried about you, that's all. And he said, oh, what is this a photo of? I think that's a screenshot of missed calls from her. Oh, and then a message off of a different number that she has saying, you shouldn't block me for something that was a misunderstanding and something I can fix. You're supposed to be there for the person and help them and teach them for next time and talk about things as adults. I apologize. I'm an adult. I don't block someone for a mistake that can be fixed. I apologize. You can give me another chance to fix things. Yeah, but that's the thing, is that you're fucking crazy, bitch. That's the thing. We're adults, right? Yes, it may have been jumping the gun to block you, except for the fact that it wasn't. And here is why. You astronomically crashed the out and you threatened to ghost him. You told him that shit was over between you guys, and then when he was standing on business and he was like, okay, bet then, stuff is over, you're mad at him and saying that he's not acting like an adult. You were not acting like an adult from the get-go when you literally lost your fucking composure over this man leaving you on red and not saying good morning because he was literally working at his adult job. Okay, you got a good morning from your daddy, from your daddy, and that should have satisfied you. I mean, you got a good morning from someone. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's why he's totally valid in blocking you. Because you're crazy. Because, okay, you guys have been talking for 3 days, and that's the thing. If you're like teenagers, if you have time to waste, sure, that's fine. But you guys are full-grown adults, meaning that if somebody shows such a red flag right from the get-go, they can't even hide the type of person they are from the get-go, then that just communicates to him that you're not the type of person that he wants to pursue. If your craziness cannot be dimmed in the first 3 days, that means that it probably gets so much worse. Also, why do you have 3 different numbers? What the fuck? This is not your first rodeo. Okay, let's check out the comments. Wait, this person said, you really shouldn't block me for such a simple mistake that could be fixed, /r/serious. That means they're being serious. Get out! I'm afraid. What do you mean you really shouldn't block me for such a simple mistake that could be fixed? Is this her? I don't know if this is her or someone that's mocking her. Imagine if she found the Reddit. Oh my God. This person said she's pulling fake numbers to get around the block, get a restraining order. This chick is psychotic. Does she know where you live? Yeah, I was thinking that too. I was genuinely thinking, like, if this keeps going on, you can shoot her a message and be like, hey, if you keep creating new numbers to get around the fact that I'm blocking you, I'm going to contact the police. Don't respond to anything that she says. Just let her keep spiraling. And if you can collect enough evidence, that's literally restraining order worthy. That's how I got a restraining order against my ex. Because my ex, he made like 50 something Instagram accounts, multiple TikToks, multiple Snapchats. He was calling me from a no caller ID, even though he was blocked, making fake numbers, like the whole 9. And he kept doing it. And I contacted the police, and then I got a restraining order. The police, at least, I don't know, the police, at least. I don't know how it works in like the States, but the police would at least, like, if she keeps harassing you, like, she keeps, ew, there's a giant like wasp outside of my fucking window. Oh my God, it's so scary. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is like Animal Planet. It was carrying another little bug to eat. Okay. Anyways, what was I even saying? The authorities would at least contact her, I think. I don't know. I actually don't know anything that I'm saying. I have no idea how the law works in the States, but they might at least contact her and be like, hey, listen, I need to stop doing this. And she'd probably take that seriously, because with the way that she acts, I have a feeling that she hasn't faced proper repercussion in her entire fucking life. And so that might actually be like a wake up call. And oh my gosh, that's so crazy. Like she's made 3 different numbers. You've only known her for 3 days. And that was just in the span of like the few hours after you blocked her. She made 3 different fucking numbers while you're actively trying to work. Okay, anyway, I did have a feeling like if we're talking stereotypes that the r/NiceGirls was gonna be a little more calculated than the r/NiceGuys, you know, based off of what we've read so far. Like the r/NiceGuys are like, I'm gonna murder you. You're the reason why serial killers exist. Da 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 da. Just like saying the most brutal things that they can think of. Where the r/NiceGirls is like, I've hacked into the mainframe and I found your mom's Facebook from 18 years ago and I'm now contacting her. Okay, so this one's just titled Dodged a Bullet. 1 second. I am going to make some pancakes. Fun fact, if you mix together egg whites and Greek yogurt and protein powder and flour, you can make really bad pancakes, but they have a lot of protein. Okay, I'm back. I'm fed. I tried a new recipe. Those were genuinely the worst pancakes I've had in my entire life. Somehow they were fully cooked and soup at the same time. So now that I feel super satisfied, let's have some NiceGirls for dessert. Let's have a fucking reality check for dessert. This one is titled Dodged a Bullet. It starts off with him saying to her, hey, it was really nice meeting you. At the moment, I have a pretty busy and active lifestyle, so daily communication, even with people close to me, isn't something I'm able to provide, so I don't want to waste your time. Catch you out on the trails. Do they, like, do motocross or... Okay. She said, bro, why'd you ask and do the most at the bar? Were you trying to get in my... You were trying to get into my pants. You were an old man predator out to get anyone in on your lies. You suck big ass cock, you know this? Oh, that's so funny. She goes on a date with the guy, or she like meets the guy at the bar or whatever. She's like hitting it off, having a good time. He rejects her. He's like, hey, by the way, like I'm not really looking for anything crazy. And she's like, you suck. You're an old man, creepy predator, pervert. Ew, you suck dick and balls and you lick t- you slurp it up, don't you? Don't you? Don't you? You literally suck big fat man cock with your disgusting little slutty mouth. You pred. Ew. What the heck? Being like the way you are is the reason why the universe hasn't blessed you with anything real. Because you're fake. Because you're fake. Because you're fake as your truck, my boy. Because you're fake as your truck, my boy. I hate that I even like did that ironically. Boy, you're fake as your truck. So stupid. Because you're fake as your truck, my boy. I hope you fall in a hole and die. That's crazy. I bet your ding dong is small, and I prefer black men, by the way. Toodles, motherfucker. This woman has such an interesting way of swearing. Like, you suck big ass cock, you know this? Your truck is as fake as you, my boy. Toodles, motherfucker. That's so interesting. And then he said, whoa, so aggressive. Chill out, you'll live longer. It's good advice. She really is stressing herself out. Oh, that's the only message. Okay. So, for context, which maybe we should have read before, but it's too late for that. We've already gotten into the meat and potatoes, my boy. Met a nice lady at a restaurant while on a work trip. She chatted for an hour, had a good time, and exchanged numbers. I didn't text within 24 hours, so she sent me a message about how I'm ghosting her, even though we set zero expectations for communication or plans for a date. I apologized and we chatted for a bit. I thought her first text might have been a red flag, so I intentionally did not text for another 24 hours, and she went off on how I'm a bad communicator. So I thought I politely let her down easy. Maybe I didn't. By the way, she's only 2 years younger than me, but called me old? That's so funny. He's like, you're an old man predator. Meanwhile, it's like, okay, you're 34 and I'm 36. So like, let's chill out. Interesting. That totally adds a lot of context. Yeah, she literally has no reason to be losing her mind. Like, okay, especially if you're on a work trip, that kind of implies that you're not like living in the city that you're staying, you know, you're on a trip. I'm assuming the trip isn't in your own town, so it implies that you're out of the city on this work trip. You exchange numbers. If I were in that scenario, you know, I would never expect a text again. You kind of just exchange numbers because it's like, oh, if this person's ever in my city again, maybe they'll shoot me a text and then maybe we can see where it goes from there or whatever. It's not like you guys are like dating now. This person said, I always appreciate when a girl lets me down easy because the alternative is her simply ghosting me. Here's what my response was the last time. Dang, well, I do appreciate you telling me. If you change your mind or just want a night out sometime, you've got my number. She contacted me again out of the blue a month later. We shot the breeze a bit. That's an expression. We learn plenty of expressions around here, don't we? Jump in each other's bones, shot the breeze, toodles, motherfucker. I will say that that is very intriguing to me. I might have to put that into my vocabulary. Maybe that'll be my new sign-off. Thanks for watching, toodles, motherfucker. Anyways, okay, she contacted me out of the blue a month later. We shot the breeze a bit. Maybe something will come of it, maybe not. No need to burn bridges, people. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, she could have been amicable about it and been like, oh, okay, yeah, if you're ever in my city again, like, feel free to shoot me a message. I would love to get to know you further. And then chances are she probably would have gotten to get to know him further, right, if he was in her city again. Like, oh wow, that looks very good.
What the hell, what?
New hair. New hair, who dis? This person said it feels the same way with friendships and socializing in general. People expect you to be available 24/7 just because you have access to a phone or access to internet. I like people, I just don't want to have to speak with them every single day. I already do for work. I like my quiet time. I agree with this so hard. Have you guys ever been in a friendship that literally is like dating a clingy girlfriend and they like get mad at you when you're not responding to them all the time? There's some friends that I have that are like really busy people and I don't talk to them for several months, and that's just kind of the way it is. We both just get busy with stuff, and then, you know, every few months we'll like reach out to each other and catch up and have a great time and start off where we left off, because that's kind of just what adulthood is. Like, people are busy. Okay, on to the next. This one says, lol, nice girl, 21 female, cheating on me, 18 male, after 6 months of dating and claiming that she's the victim. I was gonna take a jab at women, but it feels so wrong to do that. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I was gonna say, okay, I don't even mean this as my own opinion, but have you guys seen those things that are like 100 women versus taking accountability? There are some women that have some crazy problems with taking accountability for stuff. Men do it too, though. So I don't really know, if you were to take a like census of like a bunch of men versus a bunch of women, which ones are worse for taking accountability. In my experience, it would be men. But there are some women that are very good at playing the victim. I guess that's just how humankind works. Some people are bad people, some people are good people. Maybe it's not a gender thing. Okay. Let's read this. I'm sorry, I should have told you earlier, but he makes me so happy. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. And I realized I'm happier with him. Okay. XD. Sorry. I won't make fun of this person. I shouldn't make fun of this person for saying XD. They got cheated on. Okay. Maybe she cheated on you because you talk like you're in 2016. Not 2016, like 2004 and you're on MySpace. I'm just kidding. That is a joke. XD. She said, I hope you understand. Yeah, I understand whatever I needed to understand. Okay. Don't hold grudges, please. It's not anyone's fault.
Huh?
Bitch, you cheated on him. The fuck you mean? And he said, it is mine. Oh, King, no, it's not. And then she said, no, I swear it's not. And he said, that I'm wasting my time with you. Oh, get fucking owned. That was good. It's my fault that I wasted my fucking time with you, XD. Okay, yeah, that I'm wasting my time with you. Oh, I should have known better. I am sorry. And trust my intuition more. Can you just go? I didn't want this to happen. Did you slip and fall on the other man's peen? Like, you cheated on him. I didn't want this to happen. I am playing Subway Surfers. Man doesn't give a fuck. You're fucking with my Subway Surfers, lady. She said, I don't want you to hate me. He said, you're not worthy of my hate. That's harsh. You didn't need to say this. You cheated on him. I shouldn't have been so nice to you. You are so ungrateful after all I did for you. Like, fucking cheat on him? What do you mean after all you did for him? Trauma? That's how you talk to me. That would make me crash the fuck out. This man has the composure of a Catholic priest. Actually, let's not compare anybody to Catholic priests. This man has the composure of someone with a lot of composure. Because I would have lost my fucking mind. You fucking cheated on me. What do you mean I'm being ungrateful? You were fucking ungrateful to our entire relationship when you put another man's genitals in your mouth, bitch. That's harsh. You didn't need to say this. I shouldn't have been so nice to you. You're so ungrateful after all I did for you. That's how you talk to me. And then he responded to her saying, after all I did for you, and he said, this proves my point, lol, whatever. Just go, LeMayo, stop wasting my time. And then in response to her saying that's harsh, he said, well, don't be too sensitive then, I guess. And she said, you are so rude. Now I'm even more sure about my decision. You are never worthy of my love. Bye. And then he said, yeah, you are the mega victim, whatever you say, go. And she said, I am the victim if you didn't notice yet. Bro, I would literally have the crush out of the fucking century. I've had men imply to me that they're the victim in situations where they very much are not the victim, and I literally threatened to set myself and them on fire, I swear to fucking God. For her to straight up say, I am the victim? No, I'd lose it. I didn't actually threaten to set anybody on fire, let me make that clear. Let me be clear. And then he said, yeah, victim of your stupidity, that is. I was always doing everything for you and you couldn't even appreciate it. Oh, brother, she's gonna try to pull that whole and this happens? No, actually, fuck you. I take that back. Girls that will be like, I did everything and you didn't see me and you didn't appreciate me and you didn't love me for me, and so therefore I cheated on you. Break up with him. Hey, break up with him. Leave. Yeah, it's not that easy, but you know what's easy? Not cheating on someone. I absolutely think that that's not the alternative unless he is literally abusive and you're literally scared to leave. Just break up with him. Unless he's abusive or he cheated on you, you cannot be the victim when you cheated. Thank you. Come again. Okay, yeah, victim of your stupidity, that is. I was always doing everything for you and you couldn't appreciate it. Are you gonna keep talking? If you do, let me know so I can mute you so I can keep playing Subway Surfers. XD, am I right, brother? You know what? Whatever. I don't care. I was just trying to be nice. Sure you don't. And talk to you calmly about it. But it ended up like this, always. Yeah, of course. I'm trying my best and you're being rude. Shitting on me calmly. You don't deserve me. Never did. Yeah, I know that. I told myself that, but I gave you another chance. Thanks for proving my intuition's right. Fuck you. I bet you would. Wow. Okay. This person said, shitting on me calmly is so real. I don't even know what that means. All I was thinking was killing me softly. Shitting on me calmly, killing me softly with your song. Strumming my pain with his fingers. With his words, shitting me calmly with his song. Okay, but this person said, shitting on me calmly is so real. I hate people who provoke you and then when you're provoked make you feel like you're being crazy or rude. And another person responded and said, provoking someone and then claiming they're acting crazy once provoked is textbook emotional abuse. He wasn't even acting provoked. If this was acting provoked, oh boy, do I deserve to be on this subreddit, because me provoked is like a rabid animal. He was so calm. He's like, I'm playing Subway Surfers, fuck you, bitch. He was very justifiably upset. She literally started the conversation saying, I should have told you earlier, but he makes me so happy. I've realized I'm happier with him. He's hung as fuck. I love him so much. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I cheated on you. She literally started off the conversation trying to fucking provoke this man. Him being provoked was just saying some fucking zingers. This person said, yeah, my jaw dropped when she essentially said he makes me happier than you. She didn't essentially say that. She said, he makes me so happy and I'm happier with him. She literally said that. Keep in mind, yeah, she's 21. This man is 4 years younger than her. He's 18, being, oh great heavens, being so much more mature than fucking her. Okay, this one's just titled, Bitches Be Crazy. So, starts off, hey, I know we've had our troubles together, but I would like to know if you'd consider dating me. And he said, I have a girlfriend. And she says, okay, I guess it didn't matter to you. She's ugly, isn't she? That's the best you could do. Ugly ass whore. You don't even know this woman. Also, she got the man that you want, you jealous bitch. You could have had me, but you decided to go for someone else. Okay, first of all, it's not like he chose her over you. He was obviously dating his girlfriend before you messaged him 2 seconds ago. So what do you mean you could have had me, but you decided to go for somebody else? He's actively in a relationship. You could have had me, but you decided to go for someone else. I showed you attention, yet you didn't care about me. You need to get your priorities straight. I think he's doing pretty good. He has a whole ass girlfriend. I guarantee that she's just humoring you. I would have given you the world, but nope. You prove that your intelligence is just as bad as your looks. Fucking bitch. Go kill yourself. I hope she cheats on you. Whatever. I never liked you. Okay, that was... Holy fucking tits. What the fuck? Is there more messages? Oh yeah, she keeps going. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, she keeps going. It's really crazy when you think about the fact that all he said was, I have a girlfriend. Very respectable. Just, I have a girlfriend. Okay, I guess it didn't matter to you. She's ugly, isn't she? That's the best that you could do, ugly ass whore. You could have had me, but you decided to go for someone else. I showed you attention, yet you don't care about me. You need to get your priorities straight. I guarantee she's just humoring you. I would have given you the world, but nope. You proved to me that your intelligence is just as bad as your looks. Fucking bitch. Go kill yourself. I hope she cheats on you. Whatever. I never liked you. Hang on. Nasty ass cunt. Your girlfriend's one too. You could have had this hot bitch, but you decided to get away from me. Who cares if I kissed you a little bit? You liked it anyways. I'm not getting nowhere. Good night. I hope you have nothing but misery for the rest of your life. Who cares if I kissed you a little bit? You liked it anyways. Is there context? Okay, they said, girl I knew a year ago just decided to try and win me back. So it seems like they've had a little fling before. Oh yeah, because she said, I know we've had our troubles together, but I'd like to know if you would consider dating me. I mean, she enters the conversation as if she's asking a question, but no, she is demanding. She said, I know we've had our problems in the past. You are dating me now. And if you say anything different, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. You just freaked the fuck out at him genuinely answering and saying, I have a girlfriend, which is the only thing he said. Also, after her giant tangent, he did say one more thing. After her giant fucking tangent of her saying like, nasty ass cunt, your girlfriend is one too. You could have had this hot bitch, but you decided to get away from me. Who cares if I kissed you a little bit? You liked it anyways. But I'm not getting anywhere. Goodbye. I hope you have nothing but misery for the rest of your life. He just said, what? What?
Huh?
What? It's a good response. I was going to say at one point that the NiceGirls subreddit does seem a little bit more tame, but then she pulled out, go kill yourself. I hope she cheats on you. Not only does she want him to kill himself, but she wants him to get cheated on while killing himself. She wants him to, I don't know, maybe she wants his new girlfriend to like have sex with somebody else on top of his grave because he just took his life. Not too sure the order of events in which she wants this to happen, but that is wild. Okay, so comments. Let's look at the comments. Someone said my favorite thing to say to people who do this is, wow, look how mad you are. It infuriates them every time. Other than threatening to come over and finish the deed herself with her bare hands, she already went the furthest you could, telling him to literally off himself and get cheated on and da-da-da-da. If you were to poke the bear to any degree, I genuinely think it would be a threat to public safety. Not even his safety. I'm talking public safety. I'm afraid in Canada, okay? So, someone said, finally a real nice girl on this app. She's crazy. If this is what a real nice girl looked like, I really liked the fake ones. She made me want to have a sleepover, a little slumber party with all the other ones that we've read, because what the fuck? Okay, we should look at like one, maybe two more. It seems like not much of them have crazy titles. That is something that I've learned, the difference between the Nice Girls and the Nice Guys subreddit. The girls that post on the Nice Guys subreddit, they really ham it up. They attended their literacy classes. They got the hook right there in the title. The men, their captions are like, women be crazy sometimes. Aw, man, this woman kind of sucked. Meanwhile, the woman literally threatened to murder him with her bare hands, and the caption's like, dang, she was kind of mean. Like, let's read this one. So the caption or whatever of this one just says, one of my first experiences with dating apps. I actually felt bad for her. Okay, I wonder why. Shall we? Hey, hope you have a good weekend. Hey, you as well. Sorry, I worked 2 really long shifts, kind of forgot my phone existed for a bit. Can't believe it's Saturday already. So it seems like he answered her like the next day. And then she said, no worries, just figured I'd be kind and text someone for once since my phone doesn't ever go off, LMFAO. I hope work went well. And then he said, my phone goes off too much, haha. Okay, flex. I'm bad at messaging people back. And then she said, well, there you go, lucky man. And he said, work was good, long night, but now I'm off for Saturday. She said, that's good. And then she said, any fun plans for the weekend, big pimp? Okay. And then he said, actually, low-key, I text like that. I'll literally text people and I'll be like, what's up, big playa? How you doing? Like, yeah, I text people like a fucking nerd sometimes too. So, you know what? Slay to her. And then he said, haha, nah. For as much as my phone explodes, I rarely hang out with anyone these days. Maybe a few outdoor smoke sessions if the weather isn't too shit. And then she said, yeah, I don't even have anyone in my life besides my mom and my 2 sisters and my brother, LeMayo. I'm sure I'm meant to be alone. Oh, that's a little sad. I mean, he is flexing the phone going off. I mean, in all fairness, he probably just like, is just trying to reference talking points within the conversation. So he's like, as much as my phone explodes, I don't really hang out with anyone these days. And then she's just like, yeah, I don't really have anybody in my life. I'm just meant to be alone. I think forever I'm meant to die alone. Nobody seems to want a loyal chick with her shit together, lol. It sucks, but it is what it is. That's crazy. That is a nice girl. Huh? Some of these submissions in these subreddits kind of lose the plot. But like that is genuinely like how this all started. From the beginning of the Nice Girls / Nice Guys subreddit. That is textbook. Like nobody seems to want a hot and loyal man like me anymore who's really good in bed. Nobody seems to want a guy that's just so innocent and pure and reads poetry. Like that is, what the heck, side bang? Like that is what a nice guy / nice girl, like that's the virtue claims. If you guys watched my first Nice Guys video, we went on like a whole tangent about what the fuck a virtue claim is. I'm not gonna fucking explain it. Okay, anyways. He said, no one is meant to be alone. And she said, not true. Some people don't have a soulmate. Okay. Some people don't have a soulmate. But I think I'm going to remove your number. Oh. I'm trying to find someone who actually wants to talk to me. Women shouldn't always text first, and I'm sure you have other options as you said your phone blows up. LMFAO. Have a good one. First of all. Perfect. Sorry. Perfect. Stop. Get out of my head. Perfect. First of all, you texted first. You chose to text first. You were fine with texting first. You literally said, I'm texting first because I want someone to chit chat with. And then you're like, women aren't supposed to text first. Anyways, you're talking to so many girls anyways. You're talking to so many girls. So, bye.
What the hell, what?
Huh?
What is happening? And then he said, what? I have friends, work, lol, people message me, and family in a different country. I came to this country. Yeah, if you're like an immigrant in a different country from your family, like that would make sense why you would be maintaining a relationship with them digitally. He said, I have friends, work, lol, people message me, and my family in a different country. I came to this country some years ago now. I had nothing. I was very lonely and depressed. I know what it's like. I don't think anyone is meant to be lonely. Also, jumping to conclusions based on text is maybe not the best thing to do. I'm just better at talking in person. I even mentioned before that I'm bad at texting, lol. Either way, genuinely, good luck out there. This was an adventure. She said, yep. Sorry I'm not perfect or enough. Okay, he's literally being fucking nice to you. Keep in mind, you guys have exchanged One conversation. There's absolutely no reason for him to not just run for the hills then because you just jumped to a crazy fucking conclusion. Got yourself all fucking heated. He did not have to reassure you. He did not have to sympathize with you. But she just has the emotional intelligence of a grape. Of a fucking pine cone, I suppose. Because she just said, yep, sorry I'm not perfect or enough. And then he's saying, why are you implying that I ever said that? I've only complimented you since we started talking. Y'all confused me with this lonely forever thing. I can't keep it up anymore. Why like my page in the first place? I'm signing off for the night. I can't deal with this. Oh my God. And then she said, y'all enjoy them. Lol. Oh my fucking God. No, like, okay, clearly this has maybe happened to him before or whatever. And so he's like, y'all confused me with this whole lonely forever thing. I can't keep up anymore. But she took that as him being like, you and the several other women I'm actively talking to right now are so confusing. Like, no, bitch. He's probably spoken to women before in his entire life. Is that okay with you? That he has spoken to another woman? Go talk to the others in your inbox. You've stated that you've got others to talk to multiple times. Kate, no, that's not what he stated. And he even explained that that's not what he was referring to. Why did I run out of breath? It's her. She's sucking the life out of me. Oh my goodness. Okay, ew, the emojis, first of all. What in the Android? What is happening with this one? Why is its head wet? It's supposed to be like the crying laughing, but the tears are just like on its forehead. What the fuck? Okay. And then after that, after saying, go talk to the others in your inbox, you've stated that you've got others to talk to multiple times. I'm not going to be part of the competition. I'm 30. Oh. 30? You're 30? What the fuck? 30? Oh my God. Maybe you are meant to be lonely forever if you clearly haven't learned a single fucking thing in your 30 years of fucking living. I'm 30, not 15. I'm looking for my forever, not someone who's in everybody's inbox trying to get to know everyone and their cousin. He just said that he speaks to his family and co-workers a lot. And then Ton sure seems like quite the joke. Who's Ton? Oh, okay. She said the name of the town that they live in. So, our town sure seems like quite the joke. Why did I hit the like? Because you lived close and I didn't want to assume that everybody in our town was a fuckboy. Guess I thought wrong. Y'all have no heart. Sorry, I had to hit you back with the y'all. See, I didn't even realize... She was trying to like make him jealous or something. I didn't even clock that. Because that's just like popular linguistics. It doesn't imply that you're actively talking to men right now. She said, sorry, I had to hit y'all back with a y'all. I'm not y'all. I'm Sarah, a 30-year-old independent woman. I don't know if her name's Sarah, but I'm naming her Sarah. Sorry to any Sarahs watching. I'm not y'all. I'm Sarah, a 30-year-old independent as fuck woman. I didn't even realize she said AF. Whom has had her shit together since she was 15. And then she said, y'all men like the ones who don't work and don't have anything going for them. Quite funny as fuck. I enjoy all that. I won't bug you anymore. He quite literally said that he's working. You're the one acting unemployed as fuck. Okay. He quite literally said that he's working and that the people that he talks to are his family from another country and his coworkers. I think you don't work. I think you got a lot of time on your hands. Proceeds to send selfies. Why did she do that? What? I don't know why she did that. I won't bug you anymore. I won't bug you anymore. And it's like a Snapchat. Beautiful day. Why did she do that? Oh, what? What? She sent a photo of two random old people that I think she took without their consent and said, this is probably your whore grandmother who runs her mouth next to me, LeMayo. These are just two innocent elderly citizens. Why did you do this? What the fuck? Ugly ass cunt. What the fuck? These are just two random old people. Are you going through psychosis? Sarah, are you okay? Do we need to call someone? She just got herself so fucking pissed, went outside, saw two old people, and she was like, This is probably your whore grandmother who runs her mouth next to me. Damn, why is grandma catching a slate? Who is this old woman? Why did you hit the like? You clearly has never been interested. The lack of communication, ... He, in fact, literally communicated eloquently with you. You convinced yourself that he's talking to several women, which he would have the right to do because he doesn't know you. And then when he took the time to sympathize with you and to reassure you, you lost your fucking mind. So what do you even mean, the lack of communication? Meh, and today I'm beautiful with my shit together. You're lost, kid. And then I guess he said something. I'm not sure. It's not included. And then she said, nice. I've never cheated. Never really been in anything. I'm never the chosen one. I always get cheated on. But I won't harass you. Enjoy your search. You won't harass him further, you mean? I hope you also have stopped harassing these poor elderly citizens that you're taking secret photos of and calling them ugly and making this weird fantasy narrative of that random old woman being his grandma. Okay. I'm never the chosen one. Always get cheated on. But I won't harass you. Enjoy your search. I probably should disappear away from everyone and everything. I should probably disappear from everyone and everything. Okay then, sad face. Must be pretty content in that ghetto trailer park. Probably plenty of pussy out there. Does she know where you live, sir? Or is she just also making a narrative that you live in a trailer park? What led her to believe that? He has like one photo on his profile of him camping, and she's like, that ghetto trailer park, and this is probably your grandma, ugly ass bitch, and it's just a random old lady. Probably plenty of pussy there. And then she sent another selfie and said, I'm cute as fuck though. I'll be worth someone's time. Someone who will love the fuck out of me. Been in my job field for 11 years, owned my current place for 3, sold my last. Okay, nobody fucking asked. And then he said, if I wanted to get laid, I probably could, but that's not what I'm looking for. I need connection. Huh, seems like a sweet guy. Let's see how she responds. Maybe a change of heart. She said, God damn, I'm cute. Have a good one. Enjoy that quick layback. And then he said, I mean, you are cute. I thought I had mentioned that already. And she said, I know I am. She's like being mad. He's like complimenting her, being like, yeah, I know. I think you're cute. I called you cute. And she's like, yeah, I am cute. And he's like, yeah, I said that. And she's like, yeah, and I'm loyal. And I'm loyal and independent. Y'all don't like that though. Like, he's literally not even giving her anything to be mad about anymore, and she's still finding a way. I know I am, and loyal, and independent. Y'all don't like that, though. Why do you say that? That's horrible. Y'all rather date some cow who has 3 baby daddies, no job, no place, no vehicle. This is very specific and targeted. I wonder who you got cheated on with. Moo. And then he said, I've been cheated on multiple times. I wish I could undo that part of my life. It gives me nightmares. Why would I want that? Oh, and that was the last message. I'm very surprised that he continued to engage in a conversation with her. It's a little too nice. You don't have to give her your pity. You see, what she's doing is manipulation. She's doing the whole like, feel bad for me. I've been cheated on. Nobody wants a nice girl like me. And da-da-da-da. And yes, it's more common to see that from men. And so maybe the men don't know what to look out for because they don't face these types of women more often. But men, if you're watching, don't fall for that shit. Don't get me twisted. If a girl confides in you that she's been cheated on, that's okay. That's not necessarily manipulation inherently, but it's shit like this, like, nobody wants me. I'm such a nice girl, da 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 da. Or like specifically pulling that when she's in hot water. Let's say she takes something too far and then you stand up for yourself and you say, hey, that's not cool. And then out of nowhere, she brings up the time she was cheated on and how she has trauma. That's manipulation. She's trying to get the heat off of her. Anyway, so this guy said as context, which damn, I don't know why I keep reading the context afterwards, but he said, this was from 2023. I was very new to dating apps. As the last time I was on the market, we didn't even have smartphones, lol. Old ass, I'm sorry. As the last time I was on the dating market, we didn't even have smartphones, lol. So excuse any cringe from me. I definitely let it go on for too long. Maybe I didn't handle it the best. Most of the crazy gaps is just from her sending me an insane amount of selfies in between the ramblings. We kind of talked for like 4 days, and in those 4 days, she sent 32 selfies, and most of them was the last day. Why did she do that? She just bombarded him with the face card. Like, she's fucking acting crazy. She's like, you're a stupid fucking bitch. You fucking want a fucking fat cow in a trailer park. You're fucking ran through. Men never want nice girls like me. Like, what the fuck? Okay, insane amount of selfies. We talked for 4 days, and in those 4 days, she sent 32 selfies, most of them the last day. I genuinely felt bad for her, but also kind of creeped out that she sent me a picture of my neighbors when I never gave her my address. That was his neighbors? She found your house and your Oh, hell no. The fact that she showed up at his house when he didn't tell her where he lived. Just drop this loon. Yeah, you may have missed your moment at the onset, but what the hell are you doing entertaining this downward spiral? Why the fuck are you focusing on him? I think he knows. Maybe let's focus on how the fuck she found where he lived and had the audacity to show up. And secretly, what, was she hiding in a bush? Taking a photo of your fucking neighbors? That's insane. This person said, I like how after she said she wants someone to talk to, you were willing to open up a bit about your past experiences. You have a good heart. You need some practice texting though, my man. And he said, both my exes said I'm too nice. Give me some advice, big pimp. Yeah. You are asking for advice, so I'm gonna say, since you didn't ask me for advice, I'm gonna say, if a woman tracks down your house after you not telling her where you live, and then she hides in a bush and takes photos of your neighbor and calls them an ugly ass whore, call the police. That's my advice. This commenter said, hold on. Shouldn't the first red flag be that you never shared your address with her, yet she still somehow has a photo of your neighbors? No wonder she's alone. That's just unhinged. It's very clear that she doesn't have her shit together, as so she claims. The OP said, oh, for sure. It's a small town and only like 2 trailer parks, so it's not super hard to find me if you try, but definitely a creepy red flag. Also, not my grandma, by the way. First of all, a trailer park, how many trailers are in the average trailer park? Between 20 to 50, upwards of 100. Meaning in order to find your trailer park, okay, she would have had to go to both of these trailer parks, okay? And then she would have had to analyze like maybe the type of trees and like the stuff in the background of your photos, I guess, to maybe then find which one is specifically yours. But she still literally traveled in her car to both of these trailer parks and walked the perimeter of all of them to hopefully find one that looks like what? Oh, he's autistic. I can tell. I'm just kidding. I'm autistic too. But she said in response to his message, she said, honestly, that second text she sent you in the first picture is manipulative. You had already explained why you didn't message her back due to work, and yet the whole text someone for once since my phone doesn't ever go off was her just trying to make you feel bad and feed into apologizing for not texting her first. She was very clearly upset that you didn't solely rely on her, which makes sense since you only talked for 4 days. And then on top of that, the self-pity party that she throws for herself with all the alone comments when you didn't react the way she wanted. She lashed out, blamed you for things no reasonable person would even think to pin on you. And then OP responded and said, thank you, I truly appreciate Reddit for these types of breakdowns. For someone neurospicy like myself, it can be difficult to navigate this shit sometimes. That's so sweet. Maybe Reddit is a good place. Wow. Faith in humanity restored? r/NiceGirls restored my faith in humanity? No, that's not going to be the title of this fucking video because that absolutely did not happen. Hello, it is I. I needed to wait until I got a comment for the comment shout out. Last week, Shaylin, my sister, came up with the prompt. She said, tell us about a traumatic story in which you got your hair or somebody else's hair stuck in your mouth. Normally, I just tell you guys to tell me like your favorite ice cream flavor, but now I get to read comments about people eating each other's hair. This week's comment shout out is gonna go to Soph Does It All. And they said, your sister looks like Tracy from the movie 13. Oh, cute. She does kind of look like her. So your sister looks like Tracy from the movie 13. Also, hair story. Oh, goody gumdrops. I'm so excited for the hair story. One time I was on a roller coaster with my friend and she has really long hair, and when we went down the drop, the wind blew her hair into my mouth and into the back of my throat, and I started swallowing her hair and I started choking. But luckily, I ripped it out, so all good. That is quite the story. Perhaps an original experience. Thank you. Shout out. Thank you for watching. Soph does it all. You're the shit. I'm gonna give you guys a normal fucking prompt this week. And if you watch this far along in the video, leave a comment about if you like camping, or if you've been camping, or if you have any fun camping stories, any interesting camping stories. You can tell any kind of story you'd like, really, that has to do with camping. Shout out, Soph does it all. You do it all. You do it all except choking. You do not do that. You know what you do? You do critical thinking. You do acting on the spot. You do not panic is what you do. You do not do that. So, shout out to you. Yeah, if you want a shout out in next week's video, tell me about a camping experience. Okay, well, anyways, let me know if you like this video. I would love to do more videos on r/NiceGirls. I wish I had more time today. This video is probably gonna be so fucking long though. It's a very interesting dynamic, kind of the difference between r/NiceGirls versus NiceGuys. Like I said earlier, the guys are giving, I'm gonna contribute to a statistic right now, and the girls are giving like calculated scary. Although, in every single r/NiceGuys video that I filmed, that last woman single-handedly took the cake for, I think, the craziest of NiceGuys/NiceGirls history, because she literally tracked down where he lived, took a photo of his neighbors, and sent it to him. Insane. If you are watching, lady, big fan of you. You looked gorgeous in those photos. Please don't find where I live. Okay, thank you guys so much for this. I had quite the time. If you would like more videos like this, please leave a like, please leave a comment. Good for the algorithm. I don't fucking know. Hit that bell button. I've never told you guys to do that before, but you can get notified when I post new videos every Tuesday. And yeah, I'll see you next Tuesday. Toodaloo, motherfuckers!